chatting with Miss V. A surprise? Yeah, I surprised myself. I thought, man, it was raining so hard out here today. It ain't no way I'm not doing nothing but going home and going to sleep. But I wasn't sleeping, so I said, let me come on out here and talk to my little sugar wiggles. We got some rain in Houston, Texas today. I think it rained all over the area and the outer lying areas of Houston today. And I'm happy. Like I said, it could rain the rest of the weekend for me. I don't care. Bring it, okay? Let it rain. Why not? Hey, Pierre, how you doing this evening, Pierre? You had a good week? I hope so. Ready for the weekend? Is it raining in your area? Are you going to be able to go fishing or go out on the water and ride your bikes? Talk to me. What's up, Sting? Yes, ma'am. Rain, rain. Hello, everyone. So you got it in your area too, huh, Sting? Boy, it was gushing rain. We were trying to let the kids off and not get them too close to the curb and everything where their little feet would get wet. And, I had my little wheelchairs that I had to get off this evening. But the parents came out with umbrellas and rain jackets to throw over them and everything. And I'm lifting them up, the little bitty ones, handing them to their parents. So if they stepped off the bus, it was so much water they hadn't run off because when it came down in puddles. Yes, ma'am. Get my chat back up here. Okay, hold on a minute. There we go. So let me speak to y'all as y'all are coming in. Okay. Yeah, so you got some rain too, huh, Steve? Good evening, Duncan. How you doing? You and Wanda Clayton, how y'all doing? Oh, y'all just bringing me all these roses and hearts and stuff. I got another little flower today. These kids go and they pick the flowers out the yard, whatever these little wild flowers they grow, and they bring them to me. And so Miss Diane was asking me, she said, Ms. V, are you allergic to those things? I said, I don't think so. But I put it in my little book bag to bring it home. I said, I need to start just put them in a book and letting them dry out and then be creative and make something with them. I don't know. Sooner or later. Hey, holistic, you been good out here on them streets, Yeah, because you can't stay on the water. You got to hit some streets. I know. What's happening? Respectfully yours. And Miss Elaine made a chat. Hey, Shot Time Low End Sister, what's going on? Thank you for the rose. Hello, Miss V and chat. How y'all doing? So y'all saw the topic this evening. Yes, friend, I am good, Pierre. Rain don't stop me. I'm outside. Okay, then. That's a real bike life for there. Hey, Michaela, how's Granny doing? Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you, thank you. I don't plan on doing a whole lot. Like I said, I'ma just, trust. I need to go outside. I need to make groceries because I'm running out of food in the refrigerator and the freezer. And I need to stock it back up for another 2 weeks. As long as I got food inside, I'm good inside. Hey, Valencia, you made it live tonight. Hello, Miss V. Thank God it's Friday. I know that's real. This seemed like a long week to me. I got about 15 minutes left. Can't wait to get off. No plans for the weekend yet. I didn't plan on making the rain was supposed to come in around 3, but it actually didn't come in until about 4:15 in my area. But when it started coming, it was gushing. It was coming down for real, for real. And I was like, thank God. At least the ground got a little water. So, the grass will turn, because we're going to lose grass next month anyway. In October, it's going to be too cool. So the yards are not going to be pretty again until around the end of March, just before Easter. So y'all saw my topic tonight. I thought we should talk about virtual versus reality, because most of us are living in a virtual world these days. Everything is online. I don't care whether you're shopping. I don't care whether you are watching apps on YouTube or Facebook, TikTok, whatever they got going on out there. It is consuming our world. And I don't know how many of y'all actually went to church with me on Sunday after I left the live, But y'all need to go back and catch that one. And it's not even my pastor. My pastor's in Baltimore doing a revival for the next 2 weeks. So this man preached in his place Sunday, but guess what he preached about? Social media. I was shocked. And he wasn't up there long. It ain't no long sermon. He was up there for about 30 minutes and he was down. We were out of church around, we started at 10:15. Actually, about 11:30, he was wrapping it up. And at 12 o'clock, I was at home. Usually, I'm not home until 12:30 or 12:45 because my preacher preaches a little longer than that. But baby, he laid it on the line and he said basically the way social media is running our lives now. We actually spend more time on social media than any place else now. And he told us, he said, you need to just count the hours in a day that you spend listening to social media. And then I want you to subtract how much of it actually consumes your life about another person. In other words, you're listening to people give content and reactions on other people that don't have nothing to do with you and your life and your livelihood of the way you make money. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to him and I'm like, guilty. Because I got into it big time during those 2 years that we were out during the pandemic and you had nothing else to do. I woke up in the morning with it. I went to sleep with it. So I know I wasted 2 years of my life. And now when I look back on it, I'm like, I ain't getting nothing out of that. It didn't bring nothing to me whatsoever. Okay, I heard it. I don't know how much of it is true. I don't know how much of it isn't true. It's social media. People can say whatever they want to on their platforms. It doesn't necessarily make it true. So I was like, from the times I grew up until now, we had Westerns we watched, Gunsmoke, Bonanza. We had sitcoms that came in the 80s and you couldn't wait to get home to watch these shows, but actually you were only watching 30 minutes of it because if it was an hour-long show, the commercials took up 30 minutes. If you got into the soap operas, it's the same thing. They are on for an hour, but you only looking at 30 minutes of it and you watching 30 minutes of commercials. Yep, that's just the way it is. Sting is back with the rain. She's saying much needed rain. Yep. I have not been in the YouTube streets. Only good vibes. I have been busy lately traveling to Tampa. Holistic. I'm finna read this again. Y'all, have y'all seen Holistic out here in these streets? Tell me, have y'all seen her in these streets? Because I'm finding that hard to believe. But I'm going to read it again because I want to get the right understanding of this. I have not been in these YouTube streets. Only good vibes. I have been busy lately traveling to Tampa and at the hospital with my aunt. Her leg was amputated yesterday. I remember you were telling me that. I don't know what live it was because I'm so erratic and haphazard with YouTube right now. You know, my job is been taking up a lot of my time, and that's what's important to me, being out there with the children. So I've been just popping up every blue moon whenever I could, whenever I had the time. But it's good then, Holistic. You know, sometimes you need to take a break from this stuff. Because it'll really, I haven't missed it at all. It's been a one solid month since I've really watched anything out here and I know it's a month because it took a month for me to be paid. And when I started to work, I cut it loose. I don't have time for it. And I ain't missing it. Hey, Wanda, how you doing? And Elaine says Holistic. And the link to Greater Barbers Chapel, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, Myra put the link in there so y'all can go back. Is that last Sunday sermon, Myra? Because that's the sermon they all need to watch. I mean, he broke it down about social media. And basically, he wasn't telling you not to watch it, but it should be like you watch TV. You don't watch everything on TV. So why are you spending the whole day just because you retire? Is this really the way you want to spend your retirement? Most of the people on YouTube, I've already told y'all, are older people. It from 40 up. You know, you middle-aged to old out here on YouTube. And is this really the way you want to spend the rest of your life, in somebody else's life, in somebody else's business that don't concern you? And it's like a loop, a video loop. It's the same thing over and over and over every day. Um, let's see. Did you guys hear what happened in Vegas? No, tell us about it, Michaela. Hey, Tajista, how you doing? I gave you all the roses, Ms.V. I see you did, and you know I appreciate it, girl. Um, Ms.V, did you read my email? I ain't read no emails, Steve. Sting, I ain't had time to read no emails. I had some work I had to do on the computer for work. I've been consumed by work, okay, and running my errands and doing what I had to do for Miss V so I could free my weekend. But I'll get to it, I promise. Call me, email me. I mean, don't email me because I ain't read it, okay? It might be something there important that I need to read for my own life, and I ain't read it. And B, it doesn't matter when they tap on the link, the most recent video will still come up. Okay. I get so excited when I see your notification. Really, Tajista? Yeah, I'm coming with one. I just had to bring that up because I thought about it coming home and I was like, you guilty as hell. When you were sitting up there listening to that man, that's all you did for 2 whole years of your life. And now you looking back thinking, wow, what a waste of my time to look at so much of it. I mean, I told you, I went from the time I woke up, and then at one point, I was up all night long with one content creator when she first came out here, because she was the only one on all night long. So I was on from the time she came on to the time she left off. If she fell asleep I fell asleep. Yeah, because it wasn't as many as it is now. And so you were actually looking for somebody to come on and be on the YouTube or be on Facebook. And I've never really gotten into Facebook too much. I use Facebook to communicate back and forth with family and friends. I never really watched any content creators over there on Facebook that much, ever. And I still don't. Hey, Naptown, what's going on, girlfriend? Halissa, you're always in my prayers, says Tajisti. Plus, I got a phone call at 6 a.m. that one of my classmates had a heart attack yesterday and passed at 57. Yeah, these people are leaving here. My girlfriend Margaret called me yesterday and she said one of her friends and one of her neighbors had passed. And we're getting at that age. People are not living as long. There's so much stress in your life. You don't know how to enjoy life and how to shut things down. What are you saying? Michaela Davis say they had shut down the casino? For what, Michaela? I didn't know about YouTube until early 2022. Oh, really, Sting? I've been out here since I think 2020, around 2010. I keep forgetting if it was Facebook was 2010 and YouTube was 2012. I've been out here a long time because when I first started watching YouTube, I was looking at music channels. And then I started looking at cooking channels. And then Treese came out and I started watching her. And then Country Wayne and then Mr. Jr. and then Melissa and Terry. And I basically watched them whenever they popped on for a couple of years. And then in this sector, there wasn't very many people to watch other than watching Treese until I guess the next people who came along after her. Allergic was out here doing reactions on Treese. But I'm trying to think who were the next ones in this sector to come along. Because I kind of left it for a little while and went traveling and seeing the world with my husband. And then I came back and I think Shonda Thoughts and Diva and Shay Shay, Legend, Ocean, they came out. And then after them, was Coco, Tea Time with Chrissy was out here, but still was just a handful of people. And it was a long break between them and then other content creators coming along. And then all of a sudden, like last year, it went boom. Everybody and their grandmama was out here. Okay. Um, Hey Marissa, how you doing? Good evening, Mama V, Mods and chat. I haven't seen Mama V, Lucinda's mama. I don't know if she's watching right now or not, or what Lucinda's doing. Hey Julian, how are you? Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Carla, good evening. How you doing, Carla? You going over there to Jules Pearls to do the jam jam? Huh? What time is Jules coming on for the birthday celebration? Vegas was flooded bad. Vegas? Vegas don't never get rain. What y'all talking about? Y'all gonna make me have to go watch the news. I gotta check on fam out there then. I have a nephew, a sister-in-law out there, and friends out there. I lived out there for a minute. I got docs out there at the home in Vegas, which is no longer in the family, thank God. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know nothing about no flooding in Vegas. Where the water came from? How it get over the mountains? Did it rain? The party, Jules Pearl is supposed to have a party over on her channel. You know, she plays music all the time over there. But Carla have to tell you what time she coming on or what time the party is. Strange thing is happening nowadays. I done told y'all we living in them times and revelations where you wouldn't know one season from the other. Y'all better start reading that stuff. It's happening. Hi, Anthony. How you doing? I watched my coworker bending over in a skirt all day, getting high on the clock, not paying for my lunch. Pray for me. Anthony, wait a minute. You watched her bend over in a skirt all day. So you mean to tell me this woman stayed bent over all day long for you to watch her, Anthony, and getting high on the clock, not paying for your lunch? Why was she gonna pay for your lunch? Y'all had a deal or something? I don't know. But anyway, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I can't be a moderator, please. I can't be a moderator. It's not making no sense, Pedro. Come back again. Yes, my parents were telling me, skipped, about this when I was a teenager, and now I'm living it. We all are living it. We just don't know how long we're going to be living in it, but he is sending you all of the end of the world signs if you read it, okay? And I never thought that it would come this soon, but we somewhere around there in Revelations. And you know, biblical years are not like man-made years. We live by man-made time. He adjusts the clock, he springs it forward, he falls it back, you know. But that's not biblical time. That's man-made time that we go to work with and we go to sleep and we look at the clock and we tell what time it is. And you know it's different because people did things back then on biblical times that is unheard of now. Sarah having a baby at 90 years old. You ever heard of that since you've been living? People lived 100, 150 years back then. Carla just speaking to everybody. Jules said her party's around 10 or 11. Okay, to just that is. Jules said her party's going to be around 10 or 11, so I got time to lay down and take me a nap and wake up and go to the party, okay? And the good part about a virtual party is you ain't got to put no clothes on to go over there and listen to no music and jam. That's the one good thing about virtual. People don't have to show their face. They can be in a black room and you just sitting up there listening to them. If you've never seen them before, you don't even know who they are. It's different. And I'm seeing the effects of it working in the school system. I'm seeing the effects of all these social media apps and the communication on social media, as well as socializing so much by texting. Translations get lost in texting. They really do. I can read a text if y'all send it to me, or email if y'all send it to me. Just like I'm reading some of this stuff now, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not making sense because it's not even a complete sentence. When we talk, we do talk in complete sentences where you'll at least understand what the person is talking about because they're explaining it as they go. But when you write it, you know what you're saying, and but the other person might not have a clue what you're talking about because it's not making any sense. No people getting scammed over there in Vegas at the casino. That's been going on for a long time. Michaela, the scams, they've been out here for a while. It's just getting worse. I have unsubscribed from a lot of content creators. At some point, it gets to the point where you just get tired of it. You just get tired of listening to the same old all the time. You get tired of just being on social media. I didn't realize how much time I was spending on social media, going from channel to channel, basically just speaking to folks. That's it. And then if you come into somebody else's chat, everybody gonna start speaking, and that person may stay on an hour to 3 hours. That's 3 hours out of your day gone with that one person. So I said, if I ever get back to it and come back, I'm going to choose wisely who I want to listen to. And they're going to have to be bringing topics of interest. You can call it boring, you can call it whatever. But to me, drama sells, but I don't want to hear it every day. I'm not interested in hearing about nobody's life every day. Carla is her channel, Jules, so I can subscribe. What is her channel, Carla? I'm subscribed over there, and I go over there and listen to the music, speak, and keep it moving. It's something, Jules. I don't know. What is it, Carla? Downtown Atlanta flooded, especially Clark University. Oh wow, that's the Black University, Clark, isn't it, Dokie? I gotta check on my godchild, and she's in Atlanta. Her and her little girl. To just I believe it's the real spills. That's it, JP, or something like that. That's it, Carla. The real spills, JP. Manuel Sanchez. See, you're not making sense. If we were in a conversation, grandmother question mark. Grandmother, what does that mean? Are you asking me if I'm a grandmother? If that is what you're asking, the answer is yes. I have 2 grandchildren, a boy and a girl, 13 and 12. Um, I'm not sure if that's what you were asking because, like I say, you didn't make a complete sentence. You didn't ask me if I was a grandmother. You just put grandmother with question marks, Manuel. So come back with it if you want another answer. I gave you the only answer I think, was plausible at the time. Okay. Myra's gotten rid of you anyway, so I guess you won't be asking no more questions. Okay. Hey, Cinema Clips, I did go over your channel and watch a few movie clips. And I'm not big. I've never been real big over into the movie sector. They got to have a lot of action going on for me to sit there and watch. Because anybody who knows me know if I go to the movie with you and they don't come out with the action and they don't keep the action going, I am sleep and snoring. And that's a fact. I got plenty of people can tell you, do not take her to the movie with you because she going to go to sleep and embarrass you. And I will tell you that. Ain't finna watch no movie and wait on the cliffhanger or wait on somebody to get. Come on, shoot them in the beginning and shoot some more. That's what y'all doing. Hey, Bama, what it do? What it do? Cinema Clips is bringing in roses. I appreciate that. I listen to about 3 or 4 channels. That's it. That's all. Yeah, you got to really discern what you want to watch now because it's just like I said, it's too many. And I saw that when I was out here on these streets. It's like 2 or 3 of the people I want to watch are on at the same time, which makes me have to go watch the replay, which makes me have to go watch the advertisements also, which is going to make it even longer. So now if it's 3 or 4 people, that's 5 to 6 hours. How many hours is it in a day? You sleeping at least 8 of them. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna be able to do all that. I got to end it. Wanda Clayton say it is Real Spills JP, everyone. Okay, I appreciate that. That's for the music tonight. Carla, is she giving you a birthday party over there? Or y'all just partying over there? I found the YouTube page. Her thanks. Okay, you found it. Okay, good. To just yeah, she plays some music over there and have a little drink going on. And Jules is just real people to me. She sometimes be cooking over there, and um, that's basically it since she's been out here. She has another job, so this is like a part-time gig for her. There are several of us out here that just we don't live to come out here and just be on YouTube all day long. Drop your video or drop your live, and we got to move on because it's just it's too much in life you got to do, and especially since I'm single and widowed now. I don't have time for all of that. Hey, Candy Jones, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V, and thank you for the hearts and the roses. I never go to movies. I always go to sleep. Me too, Bama. They need to come on. I know they trying to make it long enough for you to sit there and pay your money and get but y'all should have thought about that when y'all was making that movie. That everybody ain't gonna sit there forever going from side to side. And I ate up all my popcorn and my Coke is gone. Now what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. Go to sleep. Michaela say happy birthday to everyone. My granny, good night, everyone. She's fussing ready for ice, so she have glass of wine. Oh, she drank her wine with ice. Tell her stop fussing and look at the chat like she normally do. Uh-huh. Well, go take care of her, Michaela, and tell her I say get well. Hey, friend. Hello, friend. I'm from Brazil. How are you? There you go, J.A. Somebody else came in here from Brazil, but they didn't last too long. It was a child. Okay, I hope you are over 18 and able to stay into the chat. I'm doing fine. Prince is in the house. Hey, Prince, what's going on? What's shaking? She said she was Miss V. Who said they was Miss V? Friend, welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Okay, so Myra say you're good. Okay. Um, Please hit that like button on your way in. I would appreciate that. Thank you, Cinnamon Clips. It's y'all, and make sure y'all go over and subscribe to Cinnamon Clips. She's my moderator. That is Trucker's Wife, as y'all know her, and she has a channel over there, and she's just doing movie clips, and some of them were really good. That I am going to take the time to sit down and watch them. She's probably getting me into movies again. Because as a child growing up, that was one of my favorite things, going to the Paramount Theater on Saturday. But as an adult, I never took the time to really look at a whole lot of movies. The men in my life were in the movies, so they would take me one time and that would be it for them. It's going to be a birthday celebration in honor of Carla and anyone whose birthday is this month. Okay, Wanda, over on Real Spills with Jules, JP, or whatever it is. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Doke is speaking to you, Cinema Clips. Myra is speaking to you also. Trucker's Wife and Cinema Clip are the same people. There's my partner, Laughter. I don't know what you and Prince got going on. Like I said, I ain't been on these streets. The last time I knew what y'all had going on, you was over there on a channel about to get your life, your throat cut and your life taken. And Prince saved it. That's the last I knew about y'all. My husband, mom told me if you sip wine through a straw, it will make you drunk. No, it won't. No, it won't. I'm always sipping through a straw, and I ain't been drunk never in my life. Nope. So that's your partner in crime, okay? I love action movies. Me too, holistic. You got to come on with it to keep my attention because my attention span is not that long. With things I just can't sit there and watch for a long period of time. Sting, they didn't last too long. Messed up already. God dog it. That's probably still the kids. Hey, Alice Cooper, how you doing? Thank God it's Friday. Thank you for the hearts and the roses. Ms.V, I'm at the party for September birthdays. Okay, our party over here tomorrow is going to be August and September because I missed the August people fooling with Cuzzo. Okay, so I got to do August and September this weekend. Okay. Sting, I did not get your cash out. I was buying you lunch. I look forward today to buy your lunch. I did not get the request for the $20 for your lunch. Okay. I am Michelle for Life is in the building. Hey Michelle, good afternoon to you. Hope all is well. We are about to watch John Wick 4. Hey Auntie, 2.5 hour movie. We'll see if hubby stay awake. Oh, so he's the one that falls asleep and you're the one that watched the movie. So it's the opposite in your house. That's our favorite, but it's action. Good story. Okay, Auntie. Auntie, have you gone over to Cinema Clips and subscribed over there so y'all can watch movie clips over there to see if y'all want to really watch the whole movie? Okay. They in the house. Carla, how are you, sweetie, saying Cinema Clips? Okay, one time, and that's it, Ms.V. You won't go again to the movie. That's it. They won't take me no more. They know I'm wasting their money and stuff, and I can stay at home. But I can watch a movie. That's kind of crazy. I can watch a movie on TV and stay up the whole time because I can walk away from it and come back to it and rewind it and all that kind of stuff. You can't do that in the studio. Plus, they got it dark up in there. I don't have it dark like that. I can stay up, you know? Yeah, that's how it is. Let's see what else y'all talking about. Speaking to each other. Holistic say, Cinema Clips, have you watched Mother on Netflix? Is that a good movie, Holistic? How's Cuzzo doing? I haven't heard from him since the last time I talked to y'all about him and let y'all know that he was in San Antonio. So that's been a week ago. He left on a Wednesday. So it's been over a week. And I heard from him that one time when he was on his way to San Antonio. The rest of the week, I have not heard from him. And probably won't. It'll be a while. Cinema Clips say, Holistic Healing Savory Meals. I hate Netflix. They tried to still take a payment even after I cancel. Oh, yeah, there it is, y'all. How you been, Cinema Clip, says Carla to just is laughing. Did y'all see that Oprah? It jumped away. Oh, okay, let me come back in here. Did y'all see that Oprah is making another The Color Purple movie? I wish she would because I love that movie. Yes, indeed. No, I hadn't seen that, Michelle for Life. And when is it supposed to come out? Is it this fall? Okay, Carla, I'm doing well. I can't complain. Every day is a blessing. I know that's right. Every day you're above ground in your right mind. Okay, it's a blessing. I don't know if it's a blessing if you're above ground and you ain't in your right mind. Ms.V, this Sandra McKemery. I lost my older sister on September the 15th. I miss my you'll miss your sister so much. Yeah, it takes a while to get over the grieving process, and you never stop missing them. You never get over the loss. You just replace it with other things, but it's gonna always hit you like on their birthdays, holidays. There's so many empty chairs around the table now. I don't even like the holidays anymore like I used to. I used to look forward, like when my child was small and I was married, getting all of her stuff together for Christmas and getting all the presents and stuff. I don't even care if I see a Christmas tree now. It's like, what am I going to put up a Christmas tree for? I don't want to look at no tree no 2 or 3 weeks and then have to take it down. In fact, I left the most beautiful tree and all of the ornaments in Baltimore. And I have not put up a tree since I've been back here in Texas. And it's past 3 years since I've been back. Yep. Y'all stop working my moderators now. If y'all not gonna come in here and act right, y'all gonna have to stop. Okay, because they ain't doing nothing but getting you out of here. Sting $ Beata Brown. Oh, you telling Sting what my Cash App is. Okay, okay. Ms.V, it said that the movie is coming about Christmas. Oh, that would be good then. That would be a good movie for me to go and see. Now, see, I would go see that. Because, I'm into all those movies about segregation and integration, having lived it and having come up through that. Michelle is speaking to you, Auntie Mimi. Doki is speaking to you, Michelle. Holistic, yes, it's good to me. Jennifer Lopez is in it. I hate commercials. That's why I watch Netflix and Hulu and Apple TV. Now, here in, where was that car dealership? When she was going with the ball player, he had a car dealership. He had a Mercedes dealership right out on 45. I guess that would have been in League City. And they didn't make it, but they stayed together for a while. But I ain't never been in no car dealership where they serving you wine and all of that, and the guys in their head on tuxedos. Alex Rodriguez, Mercedes. They just closed down. I think it was last year. But he had it out there for about 10 years and very, very expensive. I remember stopping in there to get a key for my Mercedes and having no idea how much the key was going to cost. That was before the fobs and all that and the new ignitions came out. $8, $9, $10, somewhere along in there. And I stopped in there to buy a key back then. And he wanted $500 for a key. Yep. Very expensive, but very nice and very exclusive. Sure was. I won't let me request. It won't let you. Other people been saying they've been having problems with the Cash App. Sting, I don't know what's going on. See if you can send $sexy. Hold on. Sexy Scorpio. I don't like this phone here. It's hard to screenshot on it. Hold on. Oh, Lord. The other phone is so easy to screenshot. This one, the keys are too far back in there. Somewhere I got an ink pen here. Let me go back and get it. $sexy Scorpio 8. Oh, look at the handle. $sexy Scorpio 8. Okay, and this will be seen. You got a picture of something up there, Sing? Okay. Yeah, because I tried to send a Cash App yesterday and the Cash App wouldn't even come up. I don't know if they having problems with it or what. Saying you should see requests at the bottom left. She knows where it is, I think, Myra. It's just that the Cash App has been messing up. Holistic Healing Savory Meals. I love my Fire TV, and I do have BET Plus and Stars. I love my shows, Queens, Men, and Ruthless. I get all my movies from Prime. Okay, that's Cinema Clips. Okay, she is married to Ben Affleck now. Yeah, Holistic. And they had dated before her and Alex Rodriguez got together, and then they broke it off, and then they got back together, and then they got married. Yep. Holistic Healing Savory Meals. Yes, there's married for the second time. Oh, so they were married the first time. And see, I thought they were just dating the first time. Can't keep up with these Hollywood stars, baby. They in and out so fast, and exchanging partners. It's like I can't with them. Hey, Jam Jam. Oh, let me remind myself to take out the what I'm sending you. I'm sending you the mm, come on, Jam Jam. What am I sending you? The tablet, okay, to T-Mobile so they can scrub it. That's tomorrow. Well, I got lots to do tomorrow though, in the grocery store, making me notes as I go. So I don't remember this. Um, Okay, I heard you were looking for me, Miss V. I was looking for you. You had something to say. You called me a scammer. Yeah, I was looking for you. You saw it because you commented on it. I said, look at her calling me a scammer. And I'm trying to get this thing down to T-Mobile so they can scrub it and send it to you. And I know you sent me the address a long time ago. Don't send it to me until I tell you I got the tablet back. And then send it to me and I can send it to you because it's for your grandson. I remembered that. Holistic Cinema Clips. I need to update my stars for power. Okay, see, I don't know none of them movies. I'm going to try to get back into the movies, especially this winter. You know, when I come home, I'll have 10, 11, 12, 1, 4 hours to watch. And I get home early in the evening and I can watch some before I go to sleep. The tablet. Yeah, I got this thing. Hey, Robin, how you doing, Robin? Everybody speaking to you. Ms.V. Power is a show. 50 Cents co-wrote it. Okay. Should be pretty good. I like 50 Cents. Uh-huh. And I really like I said, I like movies, but I would rather watch them at home instead of going. Now, they do have one movie theater here. It's in Webster. And I like it because it's a dinner movie theater where you can have dinner. Have you been to a Sting? I like it. I really do. It's right off of That's the One Road in a shopping center. It's kind of over in the corner. 45 is here and That's the One is here, and the strip center sits right in that little triangle right there. Yeah. Okay. Robin is speaking to you, Prince the Sharpshooter. Power is about 50 Cent's life from child, and I like movies like that too, cinema clips about people's life and their life story, where they came from. Because Stevie Wonder had one out, and I watched his life story, and I really enjoy those kind of movies. I miss the drive-ins too. Now, there was a drive-in thing in Houston where you went up like in a covered parking thing, but it didn't have the cover over it when you hit the rooftop. And it was like an outdoor theater. This was before I left Houston and went to Baltimore. I don't even know if it's still in existence because, you know, a lot of things shut down and they didn't come back after the sea. So it may still be there and it may not. And then they also had a place where you could go skydiving inside of a big old building. Yep. And I wanted to do that, but I'm not sure if it's still in existence. Robin is speaking to everyone in the chat. I like the Ray Charles story too. Yes, I love movies like that. I like to see where people came from and their humble beginnings to get to where they are. I didn't quite like the Tina Turner story because a lot was left out of that movie about her life story that should have been in there, especially when she was with Ike. And I didn't think they showed enough of her childhood back in her young days. They kind of like told you about it and they skipped that. And the next time you saw her, she was with him. And I was like, no, it's a lot's been left out of here. Let's tell the whole story. Hey, Sandra Duncan, how you doing? Cinema Clip says, Sting of the Black Scorpion. Get back. Stop jumping on me. I snuck in a drive-in. Me and my date, we were in the truck, and when we parked, we hopped out. Baby, back in the day, we used to be in the back seat of the cars. We had people that were in the trunk and they would let the seat down and come out the trunk and watch the movie. It was a mess back then. And when I first moved to Texas City, they had one out on 45 in Texas City, and it caught a lot of traffic coming from Houston to Galveston and the locals around the Texas City, Lamarck, Hitchcock, Dickinson. It would be full of folks out there and just having a ball. If fried chicken bones be throwing out the car, everything. It was really nice. I've been to one in Florida where you have dinner at the movies. Yeah, we have one or had one, Robin. I'm not sure if it's still there or not because I haven't been really getting back out into the world after the sea was supposedly, took a little break here before it came back. I had stars on my cable and they increased my cable to 300 and I filled out a form to receive a lower payment. What? You mean to tell me TV costing that much money now to watch a movie? I like TV, not the movies. Laughing too dark. Yeah, I can't do that dark stuff either, Robin. That's what puts me to sleep and have me in there snoring and stuff. Folks be getting mad at me. Well, you shouldn't have asked me to go. Catch a Lie, Catch a Thief. That's a movie scene. Back in Nutbush, Tennessee. Yep, that was her humble beginnings. Wow, holistic 300. Oh my God. Yes, indeed. That's a lot of money for TV. What happened to the damn rabbit ears? Cash App is having issues since Saturday. Okay, holistic. I knew something was wrong because I tried to Cash App this girl some money yesterday and it wouldn't even pull up. It wouldn't connect to the bank account. It wouldn't do nothing. And then today I looked for the one from Sting to send her lunch money that I promised her, and I couldn't get in it. So hopefully they'll get it together soon. You love Ray Charles movies. That's gonna mess up our birthday party if Cash App ain't doing right. Because that's the whole point of the party, to send a gift and listen to the music or whatever we choose to do. Buttercup is in the building. Okay. She said, happy fabulous Friday, Ms.V. Martin. Check. Same to you, Buttercup. Thanks for coming over. We chatting about a little virtual versus reality movies. Cinema Clip is in the building, and she has a movie channel over there. Go over there and subscribe to her. It's called Movie Clips if you want to watch some clips of the movies. A lot of babies was conceived at the drive-in. You ain't never lied. It was babies, and well, that was in the 70s, so there was a lot of marijuana smoking out there and everything else going on at the drive-in. Yep. Ms.V, I was hot when I was young. Oh, really? Listen to Cinema Clip telling all her business out here, y'all. What you say? All right, then. I ain't going to ask you to elaborate. I'm just going to keep it moving, Cinema Clips. Yes, Candy, I have internet and a house phone. I ain't know nobody. I really don't know nobody who has a house phone anymore, holistic. Do people actually call you on it? It wouldn't do me no good. I wouldn't be here to answer it. We had a house phone in Baltimore because the husband wouldn't get rid of the house phone. He said too many people had that number, but it didn't matter because he didn't get up and answer and I didn't get up and answer. So what was the point? I don't know. I don't know. We had a station wagon. We went back in. We had our pillows and our blankets. We had a station wagon back then too, a Catalina Pontiac, red on the bottom with a white top and a luggage rack on there. Cinema Clips, I was hot too. What you say? Too hot to trot girls up in here tonight. Whoa, I ain't mad at you. I was too scared to be hot to trot. Thought my mama would catch me and beat the life out of me. I told you I grew up in a small town. Everybody knew us. You couldn't get away with nothing. Amy, yes, I remember the rabbit ears for cable. Yep. Mm-hmm. Put some foil paper on the ends of them. That'd make it come in even better. Loving Me Tracy's in the building. Hey, Loving Me Tracy. Thank you for coming in and bringing me those roses. Robin Council Girl, I was a hot as pepper. Ooh, no, not hot as pepper. Poblano or jalapeno. What kind of pepper? Because you know some of them so hot you can't even bite into them. What you say? Y'all making me nervous over here. Hotter than pepper. Jesus Christ, merciful Father up in heaven. Have you seen the movie God Forgives, but I don't? Mm-mm. I ain't watched no movies and I don't know when. That sounds like a good movie too. Um, right, my cable was $79.99. Then it went up to $170. Now it's $213. I'm definitely calling them to see why. That's too much money. But you know, they made the TVs where you got to have some kind of cable or something. And I have a fire stick down at my sister's house. I got two fire sticks down there. But I don't watch TV enough for the man to even come, and he already did the jailbreaking or whatever you got to do with the things. And then I ain't even put out the TVs up on the walls. That's how much I don't watch TV that much. And living here, I can watch football anywhere. I can go in the weight room and watch it, in the business room and watch it, downstairs at the pool and watch it. So I just saw no need to even be bothered with that right now. Because when I come home, I don't be in here long enough. I'm asleep or I'm doing something where I'm not watching TV. That's what Ray Charles' mama told him. Okay, Sting. Righty. Hey, Pearly, how's it going? I still have a house phone also. You do, Jam Jam? Why do you use it? Ain't nobody saying they using the phone. Do y'all just have them just to use them? You still got one too, Candy? I haven't had a house phone. I'm trying to remember. We moved in that house in Texas City in 84. And we had a house phone. And I remember the kids were there. His son, my son. And we got 3 lines. So each one of us had a line. She had a line. My stepson had a line. And we had a line. And then the cell phones started coming out after the pagers. And once we got cell phones, I got rid of them house phones. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. Happy weekend to you, Jules, Duncan, Beverly, and chat family. Roses to all and smiles. Hey, Myra from Jewel, Duncan, Beverly. I don't even know how to use a house phone anymore. We went from rotary to party line growing up to touch tone to having them from them long old cords you could have all over the house that would reach all the way from the back of the house where we live up to the front of the house where the grandparents live, to the phones on the wall with the long cord that would stretch across the room from the wall, to the fancy little princess phones and the pretty little dial thing that you pull up, to not having one at all. Yeah, I've gone through a lot of changes here. I was that sneaky hot to trot. What you say, Dokie? That any of the children take after Auntie Dokie. Any of the children, any of the grandchildren. Mm-hmm. And did you get caught, Dokie? Yes, I have to have a landline because of my daughter's work from home, and the job requires. Okay, I'm supposed to have a house phone, but I didn't connect it. But I do see on the TV when someone called. I had a TV like that too back in the day. I think that was in the 80s. You could actually answer the phone off of the TV and it would show you who was calling. It was a Zenith, I believe. Yep. Kimberly is laughing. Candace is laughing. Buttercup, who is your carrier? I still have my landline phone too. What? It's a lot of y'all got landline phones. Do y'all have any problems where the people have to come out and fix them? And the phone booths were back then too. Everybody stopped and used the phone booth, That's that was a big thing back then. A lot of people lost their jobs when the phone booth went away. We stream a lot, so my internet is at the highest speed. Okay, that's holistic. I get calls on my house phone, PH. Okay. And then big old remote controls. Yep, them remote controls was like, wow, huge back then. Ain't V, yes, my parents still have a house phone and it rings all the time. Well, they older, I can see that. Yeah, but I'm talking about the younger ones. Mm. Yes, I have. Wait a minute. Jam. Yes, I give people that I don't want to be bothered with. Oh, your house phone number? We don't answer unless it's someone we know. Okay. And what a house phone look like now? It still look like the house phones from back in the day? Or did they change them up to make them look different? I ain't even seen a house phone in so long. House phones are good if you have the senior alert system and some internet services. Okay, dokie. Maybe that's what I need over here for my internet because everywhere in this area is bad for me. I ain't been able to find no good place to have good internet service. Only certain people have my house phone. My daughter's job requires her to have a landline phone. Okay, yes, because she works from home for, what is that? It's a bank, trusted bank. Yeah. Never got caught. Nobody that I know of. You have to remember, I was sneaky. Well, you must have been real sneaky, Dokie. Folks would always say Dokie never does anything. She's a good girl. Oh, you had a fool. Holistic healing. My carry is Optima. That's from Buttercups Holistic. Ms.V, do you remember the phone that when you dial it, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Hold on. Feel like I gotta sneeze again. I've been wearing my mask, so don't come in with the sneezing. Because baby, when them kids sneeze on their bus, I be like, get away from me with the mask on. Yes, indeed. Okay, so back to cinema clips. Ms. V, do you remember the phone that when you dial it was a circle that had one hole in it? Yeah, I remember that. And then we had a wooden phone made like the old ones that you saw on Andy Griffin and all that you pick up the black hook and you put it up to your ear and you dial a phone. Yeah, we had one of those. I wasn't hot. I was with my boyfriend turned husband. Well, that's a good thing then, see. At least y'all, made a marriage out of it. Okay. Ducky said she remember that too. Cinema Clips is laughing. They are kind of cordless, wireless. Oh, the phones now? I haven't seen one. I mean, I don't know. That's why I was asking. No, my landline works fine and have a house phone for my aunt who's 78. I am so upset about her amputation and upset with the doctor and the home health nurse. Oh my God. Oh, what happened? Gee. My sister had one for my mom's medical alert. Okay, so the medical alert works better on the house phone? Is that what you're saying? Doki Fader, if the number had a 7 in it, you had to go around 7 times. Right, exactly. One, 2, sure did. And you got to be counting to see how many times you going around. Sting says, bless you. Ducky, remember, she says yes. And Cinema Clips is laughing too. All right. I see Cinema Clips on bust out laughing again. Oh, Lord. The trolls decide to come in, but they coming in right on my hour, y'all. Yes, indeed. So let's wrap it up. We talked about virtual versus reality and spending so much time on these social media apps And what I was going to tell y'all, I'm seeing it in the children now, and the teachers and the educators are beginning to talk about how it's affecting them in the classroom. When they go for a job interview, they don't interview well because they used to texting all the time. And they're living so much on social media and on these different apps and stuff. They're not sleeping. They're not getting a full night's sleep. As soon as they get on the bus, they sleep. They've been up half the night. So I don't know at this point if you could even take the cell phone away from them because they're addicted to it. I see people every time it rings, they jumping. They got to find the phone and all this. Ain't nobody that important to me that I can't call them back. No. I mean, I go all day long without using my cell phone. People call all the time. They'll get used to me not answering. I told them I go to work and what time I go to work. Let's talk about that dinner with Coop. That's dago dokey. What dinner? You know about a dinner? Huh? Where was the dinner, Dokey? Huh? I'm trying to figure it out. Candace say sorry to hear that holistic about your aunt. Yeah, I know she said something the other day about her aunt was going to get the leg amputated, but she couldn't be there because she was going to be going to Tampa for her own treatments or whatever she had going on. You got to wash your hands much as you can working with them kids and sanitizer. Baby, I keep sanitizer in my purse and I keep a big old bottle on the desk where I work at work. Sure do, and keep a big bottle at home. Yep. This was the sanitizers that my sister-in-law had ordered for my brother with his kidney dialysis, and she had cases of it, so I brought some back with me, and I'm still using it a year later. Yep. And I wear my mask. Yeah, I got it. I got that under control, Robin. I don't take no chances being closed in on that bus with them. They coughing and sneezing and going on. No, ma'am. And I wear gloves. Like when I'm dealing with them with the wheelchairs and all of that, I have gloves on. I gotta protect me and them. Her toe got infected and they waited too late and the infection got on the bone and they had to take the leg up to her knee. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, holistic. Prince, did she tell you? Wait a minute, what is Doki saying? She always wanted to talk about Coop. Prince, did she tell you Coop brought her clothes? No. If Prince was over here, she heard it. I sure am. You gonna buy more than that? Let him keep on running up underneath me. Running up underneath. I'm not playing with these folks. When I tell you to move on, look, don't suffer with separation anxiety. If a person don't want to be bothered with you and they tell you to move on, you need to move on. Because I'm gonna use you now. I'm telling you. Leave me alone. If I tell you I don't want to be bothered with you, I don't have no interest in you at the present moment or probably never. Take it for what it is, okay? Move the hell on. Get. G-I-T. Bye. Okay, I don't suffer from separation anxiety. I can move on. I don't have to have nobody in my life. If they don't want me to be there, I don't need to be there. If I don't want you to be there, you ought to do the same thing. Hey, Annette, how you doing? But Donkey thinks that it's Donkey and Jam over here thinking that I'm on the scam, poor little kook. No, he brought this to the surface, Donkey. He the one told me I could have on the first go round. Ain't nobody playing with him, okay? That's why I like watching you. We both work with kids. We have a lot of things in common. Oh, okay, Robin, I didn't know that. I love working with those kids. And I don't know if you knew, but they put me on the special needs bus. So I'm with the same driver and the same kids every day now. And I am loving it because I'm getting to know who they are. I got a runner on mine. And you cannot let him off that bus unless a teacher has his hand because he a runner. Baby, he gonna take off. And I ain't finna follow him and fall down and hurt myself running in behind him. Um, we got one that takes the seat belts and she spanks everybody who comes in on the bus every morning. Yeah, I'm learning who they are. Some are verbal, some are nonverbal. Um, but they the sweetest people. And they love you. It took a little while, a few days for them to adjust. And this morning, my little John, Miss V, Miss V, Miss V, Miss V. Yes, John, what it is. You like hot tamales? I said, I love hot tamales. I'm gonna get my Mimo to cook you some hot tamales. I said, well, you do that. What kind you gonna get her to cook? What kind do you want? And we had a little conversation about hot tamales. Then somebody else was trying to tell me about something else going on up there. And they have my ears going, okay? And the bus driver just be cracking up because I be just going along with whatever they say. Long as they quiet. Then I got one that's mean, baby. She don't take no stuff. She wants to sit where she wants to sit, and she's assigned to seat 8. But if her mind tell her 10, she know her numbers. The day she was going to 10 and we did the body slam, the day I stood up, okay? You're not coming past me. You're going to sit in 8. Guess she say, I ain't fooling with you no more. If you bold enough to stand up against me, then I'm going to go on sit down. And she was the sweetest child today. But that first day I was on there, baby, she was raising hell. She was popping the person in front of them. And she was making all these sounds and stuff. So I had to figure out her personality and who she was. Now I know she can be sweet when she want to be. But if it get in her head that she don't want to be sweet, she ain't gonna be sweet. But I don't pay her no attention. And that's how we get along. I just let her do whatever she wants. Long as she's saying that seatbelt, we good. Okay, say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do. Just don't get out the seatbelt. Get that money, honey. Live your best days. If you want to keep running around here, I'm gonna take it. Okay, he don't understand. No. Okay. I definitely appreciate you all. I am so scared to death. She's my mother's twin and she's stubborn. Oh, well, that's probably where you got it from, huh? Oh, I see. Miss Holistic. I take an AC test before I go to my mom's house. I don't know how them kids standing on that bus. I promise that lady having 30s and 40s on that bus. I have a sweater on. I'm already hung it up. But I have to have a sweater, a jacket, and double clothes on all the time to get on that bus. It is freezing. And most black people don't like it that cold. But baby, she had very cold on there. And I'm at the back of the bus. And them little kids be on there and they don't act like it be bothering them. I said, well, maybe it's something wrong with me. I don't know. Look at Carla done fell out laughing. Did you run into Coop? When? Carla, not today. That was the day I went to the mall, whatever day that was, the 5 pairs of pants and the 5 shirts. He was at the mall. He was following me around, trolling and going on. And I put him up there and I told him, I said, here, this is what I need. This is what I need to wear to work. And he paid for it. And then I went down to the Oasis a couple of times this week, but I ain't see him down there. But he gonna be down there today because he gonna be paying them folks that work for him. So I ain't been nowhere near there today. Plus, it was raining hard here. My prayers are with you, Holistic, and that's from Candy Jones. Yes, I've been a professional with special needs kids for 14 years. Then you know what I'm going through. Then you got to have a lot of patience with them. And you got to have a lot of understanding of who they are. Yeah. And they'll switch up on you at the drop of a hat. One was sitting over there just very, very quiet this evening. All of a sudden, he just got happy. Okay? Just started laughing, clapping, and going on. I said, hey, he happy. Let him do him. I let them do whatever they wanted to. Long as they don't try to get off the bus, they don't fool with the windows, they don't unbuckle, we good. And they can do whatever they want to. Most of them have their little stuffed animals and stuff, and they crazy about Baby Gator. And so I had to teach them, you cannot hold him. You have to pass him to the next person, okay? And really, I should have started him in his seat buckle with them, so they wouldn't even want to just be taking him around because he gonna get dirty. That's the thing. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to keep him clean. I can understand that, Holistic. That's why my granny's last sister died, because of it. Wow. So I'm glad I went on to the doctor for my toes because they sure looking better. But I'm gonna tell you what worked better than anything was the Listerine. Yep, that worked better than anything. And I'm taking the pills that the doctor gave me, but he talking about it's gonna take 90 days to clear them up. But I got messed up in a one of the tubs, the chairs where you get your pedicure in Baltimore. They didn't have that plastic container there, and obviously they had not washed that tub good. And I've been battling with this for about 2 years now. And I, was putting this medicine on there. I'm still putting it on there because I'm trying to use it up, but this stuff ain't working. And somebody told me to put the apple cider vinegar on there, so I did that. It didn't really work. The antiseptic did better than anything because you could actually see the fungus, the little black spots came off, and that was the fungus itself. So now they're looking much, much better. Half the toe is back looking like it should be in what? A week? With the Listerine. Yep. And I'm taking the pills. Them buses be cold. They don't have good heat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is an international bus we have. And it's running on diesel. I've been on them propane buses. I don't like them buses. You got to fill them buses up every day. That propane don't last long. But I was told today that they have buses that have come out in another school district close around here in the Clear Creek School District that have half electric and half propane. And I don't know about that electric and no propane together. I don't know about that. That sounds kind of dangerous to me, but we'll see. Candace said, your sister is like me, holistic. I don't deal well with losing a loved one. Everyone, please do and enjoy what you like. It's not promised blessings. That's true, Doki. Candy Jones say, true, Doki. No day. I mean, we could not wake up tomorrow. We could not even finish out the night. And that's why I say it's important to do what you want to do with your life, regardless to how anybody else thinks about it or what they feel you should be doing or saying. No, you do you. So when you're down and you're looking back, you won't say, I wish I had done this. I wish I hadn't done that. No, don't have them kind of wishes. Be there, lay there and say, I enjoyed my life. I truly enjoyed what I did with my life. And I lived my life. And you can go on up out of here and be happy. But all that regretting and stuff at the ninth hour ain't going to do you no good. Just tell them to say hi to Baby Gator because he is going to have 3 germs laughing on him. Yeah, because they some German little children. I keep sanitizer on the bus. I keep the spray on the bus that's supposed to kill the viruses, and I wipe down the seats in between. Usually she sweeps in the morning and she mops the floors in the morning before they get on, and they have time to dry it because it's freezing cold in there. So one day it ain't slippery in there. And then in the evening before we get off, we do it again and even, pull on the seat belts and wipe the seat belts down. So we try hard to not spread germs. And then, like I say, she have it so cold in there, I don't know how a germ could live. Okay. Hey, Narita, how you doing? Thank you so much. I'm getting ready to get off of here, Narita. Catch the replay for me and hit that like button, everybody. I'd appreciate it. God will bless y'all, holistic. Exactly. Cinema Clips is speaking to you, Narita, and I don't know if she has a channel, but she does, and it's about movie clips. So be sure to go over there and subscribe and catch the movie clips also. Y'all, my time is up. I've been good out here tonight talking with y'all. I enjoyed it so much, holistic. I send prayers and virtual hugs to you and your auntie. Ms.V and everyone have a good night. Thank you, Maury. Thanks for all of you coming in tonight. Hit the like button on the way out. Like, share, subscribe. Why not? It's all free. We'll see you later. Y'all go over to Jules' Real Spill with JP. She's having a party over there for Carla tonight, sometime between 9 and 10. I'm assuming that's Central Standard Time. I'm not sure, but catch her live also if you want to jam and party tonight. Good night to everyone. Have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all later on this weekend. Bye-bye.